Can you imagine living in a world without the internet? It is amazing how much we rely on it in our daily lives. We use it for just about anything these days. You would think then that a system as important as the internet would be well understood by now, right? Well, the truth is there still remain a lot of unanswered questions related to it, and many useful and important facts still remain unknown. For instance, exactly how big is the internet? What does it really look like? My name is Mario Sánchez. I'm a computer scientist with Northwestern University. With my research, I'm looking to improve our understanding on how the structure of the internet is changing and how these changes affect the systems and applications that we deploy on top of it. Because the internet is an unnatural system that is rapidly growing and constantly changing, we can think of it as a target in motion, which means one of the few ways we have to really understand it is by constantly measuring it. As researchers, we rely on measurement and experimentation platforms to launch large-scale internet studies. Most of these measurement platforms consist of nodes spread across the globe that we have access to and we can use to probe the rest of the internet. One of the shortcomings we have with our current setup, though, is that it is very difficult to gain visibility into the expanding edges of the internet, because most of these experimentation platforms are limited to hosts located in well-provisioned academic and research networks, which are not really representative of the rest of the internet. Just like you wouldn't try to measure how many miles per gallon your car would yield in the city by testing it in the highway, when it comes to measuring the internet, it is all about location. With over 1/3 of the world's population already using it, the internet as we see it today is growing mostly at what we call the edge of the network, which is where end users like you and me connect to the internet in our home networks using cable, DSL, or even our cell phones. This means that the internet is not only become larger, but more spread and diverse. This is a diversity that we are not able to capture if we use existing measurement experimentation platforms. But what if we could improve our visibility into the edge of the network by placing nodes inside the home network themselves? By recruiting volunteer end users like you and me to donate our unused network resources, we should be able to put together a measurement platform that grows organically with the internet. Although this idea has been implemented in the past, getting users to donate their unused resources for the betterment of science, looking at the common good, has had limited success. Part of my work has been to show that not only is it feasible, but possible, to come up with a measurement experimentation platform that is hosted by end users located at the edge of the network while relying on a direct incentive model to ensure broad adoption. Our prototype provides end users with information about the service they receive from their service providers, and it has been installed over 98,000 times in the past 3 years. I hope that this and the rest of my work empowers researchers and network operators by expanding their visibility into the network behavior at the expanding edges of the internet.